So I'm going to talk a little bit about presence in our new product called Canopi. Really, what we're doing is creating a decentralized overlay above the web page that lets people experience the web like they never had before. And we're really dealing with the problem that legacy web is fragmented, and there's so many different dimensions of the fragmentation, but there's also the isolation as well. Being on the web is like being in a ghost town unless you're in social media. And this all diminishes connection, spontaneity, and collaboration. So we've come up with a meta layer on top of the web that we're calling the overweb. And there's three main pillars to this. So one is safe digital space. Everyone that you encounter in this layer on top of the web is a real person in good standing. On-page presence means that you can meet people on web page of your common interests, and on-page interactions means that you can use a set of smart tags to attach computations, interactions, informations to pieces of content on a web page. And I'm just going to jump right into the demo of it. All right. So we're going to go to one of my sites, and I've installed the presence browser overlay. And in particular, this is the Canopi enterprise product that's being activated right now. I did that with 3 lines of code. So it's basically 3 lines of HTML that goes at the bottom that calls JavaScript libraries. And you see this little icon here that's bouncing. That's to get your attention. If I click there, I see that a Canopi, which is this sidebar, has now opened up. And if I wasn't logged in, this is what it would look like, a little different. So it would look like this, and you see, oh, wow, it looks like there's some people here on this site that are visible. And I click here to get started. And, obviously I have an account already, so I'm just gonna log in. And as it turns out there's been some activity on this site. So this is basically a page level chat that anyone who comes to this site with the browser overlay can participate in there. So I could just say, hi, what do people think? And anybody could come along and then reply to this, and we can have conversations about what's going on this page right here, which is also a generative NFT metaverse project. The other thing that's really different about this, I can't really demonstrate it as well as I'd like to, is that if there were people on this site right now, or who had been on the site recently, like in the last several hours, they would be listed here. There's no one at the moment, just because this is this is basically a low traffic site. We haven't really started promoting it too much, but there's also the possibility of events. There's rooms. So if there's someone who's a friend of mine or someone that I meet on the Canopi or through the visible list, I can then send them a message. And you can see I have a bunch of different conversations ongoing with people. That these conversations, these rooms, they actually follow me to whatever site I'm using the Canopi on. And then there's also the people that I've actually become friends with. So there's a lot of flexibility here. It has a lot of the very similar instant messaging features and forum-like features that you've seen in other products. But the difference here is this is all on top of the web page, and we can deploy it on any web page with 3 lines of code. Plus, we have a browser that allows you to experience this on any web page. Browser extension, there's no limitation. This other one with the enterprise is really for site owners to install, and then it's only available on their site. We also have a bookmarklet, which you can just, once you've installed the bookmarklet in your list of bookmarks, you just go to a site, click that, and the Canopi pops up for that site. So we're looking at creating many different ways to get to the Canopi. If people want to find out more and they want to jump onto a Canopi, they go to Pachaverse. That's PACHAVERSE.io or presencebrowser.com. There's Canopis on both of those. And Presence Browser can tell you how to get the beta, the alpha, browser extension as well.